Well, not sure what light best to show these in. Probably like this. There's too much natural light right now in this room. It's kind of overpowering everything. Anyway, this is Dakian. It is Monday, the 15th of October 2018, and we've got some minis to show you. These three are everything that got finished this week. It's been a slow week despite me having more time at home than last week, but yeah. So this ghost got sort of fast tracked because it was extremely simple to paint. It's just a series of washes. Well, originally some dry brushing of white and then some various washes. It tried to maintain the translucency a bit. And then I simply glued it as it was, though there is a small pin hidden underneath, onto an already finished base. So I'm considering that this green mass here in the integral base is not stone or anything. This is just more ghostly ectoplasm and sort of coming up out of the floor, perhaps. Now, as you can see, especially on the face, the detail is not great. But hey, it's a ghost. It's perhaps not supposed to be as sharp featured. Then we have the little dog. I decided eventually, and I know I talked about perhaps painting it white like a West Highland Terrier, but I decided that the head is not the right shape for that. This looks more like a Yorkshire Terrier, or Yorkie, and that's how I painted him, with that sort of dark gray body and more brownish legs and head, and a big bone that he found. It's kind of cute. And finally, this alien soldier, I just painted him something green, you know. Maybe he's a Martian, I don't know. Nothing special about him, really, just a quickie paint job. It was just like one of those bonus minis I got that was thrown into a package, and I didn't actually order it, so oh well. There you go. This week's crop. You know, something done, not much, but something. And yeah, let's move on. So on the work in progress front, the only real news is that I've assembled and primed these two Halloween themed minis, the Halloween Night and All Hallows Eve. Now they're primed white, so they might be kind of glaring and you can't really see the details. I'm going to put in some dark lining and start painting them relatively soon. You see the back row here. No real advancements. That's how it goes sometimes. I haven't gotten very far with the skeletons. I've picked out the pieces of some of these kits and started cleaning them up. They're not fully clean yet. You can still see some flashing and so forth. This is the let's see, this is the rider, and he comes with the shield, goes on his arm, and then there's the skeleton horse in two parts. And I'm already seeing that this will take some work getting this to fit together and to make this fit at the same time. Probably going to take some putty work to fill in some gaps. Oh well. Then we have the so this guy is sitting on this throne, and he has some sort of demon pet on his shoulder. I don't know if he's supposed to be feeding it with his hand or something, but let's see, this sword is kind of attached to the horn on the helmet. I don't think I can cut that off without damaging something. This arm can be bent in various poses. I don't know if I should. I'll probably paint this off the mini and paint the throne separately and glue him in after. I'll probably attach it to this platform first though. That's easy enough. It sits there, and this comes with the poles holding it, and there's two small separate dragon heads that you attach to these ends. Why are they not already on there, you might wonder? Well, it's because these two bearers, it's kind of difficult to, I don't know if you can see, they are slightly different. This one has more open hands, so you can sort of place this right in there. With the other one, I'm going to have to sort of slide these poles into his hands like that, and then attach the ends afterwards. So once this is going to be one piece that has to be well, assembled before painting, at least this much. And I don't know, these poles are not going to be straight. Yeah, haven't even started the chariot yet, and we'll have to see what sort of base I need for these. Anyway, that was the progress so far. Not a whole lot of it, but you know, getting there. I'll probably have, I assume I'll have these primed and ready to start painting next week. That's my ambition. Let's see if I reach it. And I got more new stuff in the mail this week. This looks like a very small and flat package. What could this possibly be? Well, it's a Kickstarter from something called Old School Miniatures, a company called Old School Minis. And it was a very simple Kickstarter. It was just for these little suckers. What are these? These are shields in metal with holes in them in a few different shapes. What could these possibly be used for? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because I'm going to show you something that is not a new arrival and is not new in any way. It's something I've had lying in my basement for a long, long time. But it's the reason I got these. And it's this box set here. The Eternal Champion box set from Citadel Miniatures. And it is from, I don't know if the date is anywhere on here, but it is 8 minis with various incarnations of the Eternal Champion, and not all of them the Eternal Champion actually. Moonglum is the Eternal Companion. So 7 Eternal Champions, of which 2 are different versions of Elric, and one, yeah, whatchamacallit. Let's see. The illustration is copyright 76. Characters are copyright 85. It doesn't say when the box set was actually made, but late 80s, early 90s is probably a good idea. And you'll note that they have these old school Citadel sort of nubs on their arms that you glued plastic shields onto. Let's see if we can look inside. And yeah, this is what the shields look like. And these are actually better than this. I can't get the other one out of it. This one is actually kind of nice because it has a pattern on it. These blank ones are really boring. And let's see, yeah, this one is boring too. And this is one of the reasons why I've waited to actually paint these minis, because I wanted to do something different with the shields. I wasn't sure what until this Kickstarter came along. And here we have some more interesting looking ones in different shapes, and with some, on the round ones we have some wood grain. And let's see if we have an example. No, this one isn't. Here you can see, for example, it has that sort of thingy, and I haven't tried this before, so this is an experiment live on camera. We put that shield on there, and it fits. See, and it looks like the shield boss. And yeah, by the way, this thing on his back is not a standard pole. It's actually a rifle. This is Hawkmoon, who is actually not a fantasy figure. It's from a dystopian future where things have kind of regressed to a medieval level, except some technology is still left, like ray guns. Yeah, it's really pulpy and not very realistic, but it's fun. Anyway, so this is going to be my next project. I don't know if I'll get started this coming week on it, but because I've still got those skeletons left to prep. But after them, this is next in line. This is the next thing in the queue for me. And well, why I can just put these in here instead, and close up the box for the time being. We'll leave it like that until I get around to starting them. But now you know what's in store. So that was an episode, again, over and done with. So, you know, the drill. Click like, subscribe, comments, and join me again in a week. I will be here with more miniature rambling. Till then, I'm Dakian, signing off.